Okay, let me get into this here. It's been too long. Alright, there's that. We've got the Be Right Back page up. We've got the stream paused. We've got Muxie and Moobot. Good for telling us things. And, yeah, all on the green with Twitch. No drop frames. Microphones registering just fine. Okay, so we haven't been back to Zelda since the beginning of the week. We played some for half the stream on Monday. And then, you know, did Mega Man the whole stream yesterday and the day before. And I thought we'd get back to it, and I think we'll probably do another half stream again today. I just want to keep my skills up on Mega Man, and I don't have much time to practice outside of the stream, because I did go today to look for a CRT. I went to my closest Goodwill, and they had only flat screen. They had a couple of flat screen TVs. They also had a nice slim PS2 for $15 with no cords included. But I was like, I mean, that kind of looks neat, but I have a slim PS2 and all of that, but still, I was like, ooh. There are a couple of other places around me that I can look, and I'm going to be doing that in the coming days. Also taking a look into eBay and Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, because yeah, those box TVs show up every so occasionally. So yeah, I'm on the lookout for you know, and here's the thing, it's just such a shame. When I first moved in here, I brought with me a very small TV that went on a desk. You know, it was like a 10-inch, you know, just little box, you know, little box thing, and it sat really well. You know, back when I had a box monitor as well, it was a TV where I could put, you know, we could put antenna TV and all that stuff. And it sat next to my computer, my box monitor computer back in those days when when flat screens were not very popular yet, or affordable for that fact. And I brought it here, and it was just living in the garage for a very long time. And then at some point we just got rid of it. We, you know, it's like every time we wanted to set up a box TV, we had to worry about getting one of those digital tuners and stuff like that. And of course they don't have HDMI inputs or anything. And now everything's so simplified by the HDMI input. So they were just getting to be too much of a pain. And so maybe like last year or 2 years ago, we really got rid of all of our box TVs. And here I am in need of a box TV now. But it happens, you know. I'm sure I'll find one after too long. Hopefully not after too long. But I did want to get back to Zelda. We just finished. Okay, we're infused with all of the elements up till now, which are 3. And then the Ghost King was like, "Hey, go to the source of the flow," and that is in an unmarked area. That is in an area of the map that we haven't revealed that area of the map. So we're headed out in that direction, if I recall correctly. So hopefully I'm right on all that. We need to load the state for this. We're going pretty strictly on states. Ooh, I saved that state. Thank goodness I have the backup state. Load. There we go. Oh my god, that would have been it. Though that save, I think that save might have worked as well. So, you know, that's not too bad. I'm guessing the source of the flow, it means the source of the flow of the water, which is this area to the east here, the waterfall. I can only surmise. That's... Nice burn. Okay, wow, look at the size of that waterfall. Beautiful, simply beautiful, my boy. Right. I see, okay. That's the wrong button. Am I not? Choose A. Okay. I thought I pressed A. Oh, and the timer. I'm so bad at starting the timer on these things. There we go. A stone door! I just opened the door. So this was what they meant by all that source of the flow business. Well, this waterfall certainly is the source of all Hyrule's water. Like, magically in some sense, I'm sure. According to King Gustav, the final element lies somewhere behind the falls. We've dawdled long enough, Saint Turtle. Let's go find that element. Alright, let's hit it. Oh. Alright. Bat. Stand still. Stop batting. Oh. Oh, I'm cursed. Okay. Oh. All this money I have. Ugh. I don't even know. What could I buy? More shells. And a door. I need to stop doing that. No, don't lick me, ew. Personal space. Come on. Face me. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay, can I do this with 3? Okay. Wait. What really is the point? Is it the point is for getting back? I'm gonna move it anyway. Because I want. Alright. Oh, more shells. So I shouldn't have done that. I just wasted time. But it's not like you can tell. Wait, I reversed the buttons. I'm pretty sure I reversed. Yeah, I think. Let me redo that. Redo the input on here. That is why I'm getting confused. Okay. Let me delete that one, and B is this one. Okay. Alright, and here's where we're supposed to come. You want to drop these bombs on these guys? Get the... I want to know if these are killable. It doesn't seem like it. Okay, see if we can get past over here. Let me go! Really? Okay. Right, up we go. Really? You're gonna bug me up here? Reverse shaking powers. Yeah. Alright. Yes, another teleport point. Die! These guys are wrecking me. I just want to look around. Alright. Heart, please. Heart, no heart. Thank you. God. Bombas. Figures. More shells. Nope. Okay. Okay, let me take a look at this other stuff first. Yeah, thank you. You don't fully refill. Okay, that's that other place. No, I'm very suspicious. As I should be. Yeah, let's check the bottoms here. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, maybe if I go underwater there. Nope. Alright. I'm out of here then. I'll remember you're here, but useless at the moment. Maybe another fairy? That's useful. I see you. What have we here? Some kind of vortex? Well, we seem to have hit a dead end. What shall we do from here? Vortex? Cloudland! Am I still alive? Yes, I used you. I rode you into the heavens. Say, Turtle, what were you thinking, child? You just reap the whirlwind, as they say. We could be dead right now. But I must admit, it did the trick. Are we in the land above the clouds? Then there must be something here that can lead us to the final element. Let's go find it. Hi. Ah, you surprised me. Normally, surface dwellers can't walk on the clouds like we do. My sister and I went to the Pickery Festival in Hyrule Town. And when we came back, there were monsters everywhere. I bet if I could just fuse a kinstone, I could call a good homeward wind. But there are monsters about, so I can't search for kinstones. And even if I could, I still can't find anyone to fuse them with. But you look pretty strong. Do you think you could maybe search for kinstones for me? If you do, I'll tell you about a good spot for fusing. So, you do have one. You just said you couldn't find any. Haley. Perfectly. Things are starting to look up. I guess this. No. No, what is this? Can you be bombed? I love bombs. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh, hey, wow, look at that. I have never seen a surface dweller walk on clouds before. You must be quite pure of heart. Maybe one such as you would listen to my tale of woe. You see, I went down to the surface with my sister for the Pickery Festival. But on our way home, we lost the wind entirely. Now we can't get home. Want to fuse kinstone? Oh, let's give it a try. I got that one. Oh, now. Okay. I was just there. That's like a specific key kinstone. Okay, I'll have to find that one. Kinstone pieces are sometimes hidden among the clouds. Let me try other things on that big old cloud thing. More direct approach here. Nope. Shield. Canipachi? Canipachi. Canipachi. Boomer Quanger? Nope, alright. Fire? Want some fire, kid? Arrows. Nope, that's everything. Stick with this. Oh, that went up, up. Okay. That looks like that other key one. No. Different key. Okay, I'll be back. Snickety kinstones. Shark. Oh, this is solid cloud stuff. I see. Gotta dig through this solid cloud. did that go? Down there. But that's where I've been already. Still looking for the... Okay, there's one. What do we got? Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. Nothing. Sharks. Nope. Cloud shark. Come on. Battle the fearsome cloud shark. He's winning so far. God, come on. Come on. Nice. And my coin that I cannot actually collect. Move it away. I don't think I've been here. Do I have a map of this area? I do. It's the unmarked area. I see. Okay. This is Zelda, Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap for Game Boy Advance. I've played this game before. I've been going through, as I've been going through the Zeldas, I have encountered ones that I haven't played. But when this one came out, I happened to have one of those Game Boy Advance players that you hook onto the bottom of a GameCube that allows you to play the Game Boy Advance games on the big TV, on your regular TV. Because I'm usually not a console, a portable player. So I love those inventions of Nintendo, the Super Game Boy player and the Game Boy Advance player for other systems, so you could just play them on your regular console. Is a great idea, and I wish they would continue that, for that matter. So this came out for the Minish Cap. This came out for the GBA, and I played it when it came out. And really, it was the first game that I felt like it had a little bit of that Link to the Past flavor in it, which is my favorite 2D Zelda is Link to the Past. I think I need a shield. Or not. This? Get out. It's good to see you, though, Shankbuster. Do I have that one? I don't have that one. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay. Alright, I guess we're out of here for now. Maybe there's up here. Hey, treasure. All right, I've got to go back and check that one. Yeah, what I really liked about this game, as well as the Oracles games, which are also the Oracles of Seasons, Oracles of Ages, and those are for Game Boy Color. What I liked about both of these is that they have that Link to the Past feel, but they also have lots of cool new gear. So there are different ways to solve puzzles, like with these claws. You know, that's something that I hadn't seen in a previous Zelda. This suction thing, which this being a wind-themed Zelda, is very appropriate to have a little suction blower thing. And even more so in the Oracles games, they just had different sorts of things. You know, something that was like the hookshot, but you know, still had it was different in some ways, and you could use it functionally different in puzzles. Oh yeah, Ocarina of Time is the first 3D Zelda. It comes right after Link to the Past. So it's Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Link to the Past, Ocarina, Majora, then Awakening, I think. Link's Awakening for Game Boy Color. Either that or Link's Awakening is before the 3D games. And yeah, that was I did play those when they came out. And Ocarina was an old favorite of mine, but when Majora came out, I thought that it's like, okay, this is kind of the same thing as Ocarina, but it's got all of these added, you know, dark elements, and it's kind of a boiled down, because Ocarina had so much space, so much unused space for that matter. So I really liked Majora over Ocarina. But both of those got blasted out of the water when I played Wind Waker. Wind Waker is just kind of a whole different experience, and it's taken the place of Majora as my my favorite 3D Zelda. It's just a very pleasant, fun experience. I mean, the game took me 30-some hours, and it didn't feel like anything. It was a great playthrough. Here we go. Okay. And I had not played Wind Waker before, and I got to play it for this series that I'm doing, so I was pretty happy about that. And when it originally came out, when Wind Waker originally came out, I was like, oh, where's all the water? Where's all the woods and the green? And you know, it's like Link is kind of a forest fairy. What's the, you know, I was kind of being obstinate with all the water everywhere. I wasn't open to that idea so much. But no, you know, played it not too long ago, and it was so good, so very good. Let's see. No, Skyward Sword is coming up. The next game after this is Twilight Princess, and then after Twilight Princess, it may be Skyward Sword immediately, or some of the DS games, Phantom Hourglass. I'm not sure where the Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks. I'm not sure where those land in the release order. So every time I finish a game, I go back to like the wiki, and I'm like, okay, what was the next game released in release order? And I get that one ready for the stream. Twilight, yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. I did, like my friend was staying with me for a while, years and years back, and he got Twilight Princess, and he played it while he was staying with me. And I saw some of that game, and I was like, ooh, yeah. I really like when they incorporate, like, darker things into the Zelda games. Kinstone's just hanging out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Alright. Oh! Cloud sharks! I've got to kill them, because sometimes when you kill them both, that you get a kinstone, which you need here. Oh, come on. Nope. Looks like a cloud guy up there. Yeah. No, I wasn't talking to you, Alexa. Alexa, stop. Thank you. Yes, I do plan on playing Breath of the Wild. When I started the Zelda series, it was... No, it was out already, but it was newer. And of course, so much hype around the game. And I had actually not planned on doing a Zelda series. And then I finished my Kirby. The one I did before Zelda was Kirby. I played through all of the Kirby games in release order except for the 3DS games, because it's super hard to stream from a 3DS. And they're super expensive. You have to get them hardware modded, and yeah, it's just not worth it, and there's not a good emulation option for them as of yet. And and so I was talking with my friend, who's my moderator here in the channel, Placated. And I was like, okay, what should my next series be? And I was thinking Rayman or something like that, a platforming thing. And he's like, no, it's time. It's time. You need to play all the Zelda games. And oh, 5 days. Wow. Well, I hear it's so open world that if you want to go straight to the end, it doesn't require much to go straight to the end. Like, so I hear. But you can just kind of spend your time, you know, searching every nook and cranny for things and get lots of extras and things like that, which I'm excited to get to. It'll be nice when I get there. There we go. I've got that one. Maybe something good will happen. I guess there are 2 more somewhere. You know, I kind of recall doing this, and that I really had to, there are some major things you don't have to do, but it's like, you can, like, I'm interested in, what would the speed run of Breath of the Wild be? What are the bare minimum things that you would need to do? So much of the game, yeah. Right. Well, yeah, I assume that as well. It's like you do need some leveling up and some powering up. I guess over here. 70-hour speedrun if you want to beat full. Oh, 100%. Yeah, but I'm talking about any percent. I'm talking about what is like the bare minimum you could do. Not just a story. Yeah, yeah, I believe that for Breath of the Wild. That would be like 100% run of Skyrim. It's like how much is what would that speed run look like? Good. You did it last year? It was short? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize. Oh, a warp. Okay, okay. And see, I finally found the term for what I don't like in speedruns. Well, because, you know, I don't really mind glitches. I don't really mind to a certain degree. But there is a term in speedrunning that they call it arbitrary code execution, the ACE. I'm like, I don't like that. That involves, like, you put the game into a state where you can write its programming in a certain way, where it, like, gives you a hole into the actual programming, and then with inputs or whatever, you reprogram something, and then you play the game. You play this broken game now. That is what I don't like in games. Like the speed run for Ocarina of Time is crazy because it involves like rewriting the RAM in certain places, and you make doors point to other doors, and certain other zone in instances point to other ones, and it's like half an hour. You know, it's like you start the game and then you're at the final dungeon, escaping with Zelda. and that's neat. That's really neat. But I kind of see it more akin to the task stuff. You know, the tool-assisted speedruns, which I like for different reasons. Sure. Link is going... Yes! We're up here in Airman's Lair. Link is doing much better with the jumps, but he's got a nice hat. Stone pieces everywhere. Am I gonna dig that up? Oh, that's a hole! That is a tiny hole. I thought it was just a discolored patch of land. Yes, nothing? Nothing? Playing Mario... You know, a long time ago, when I first started streaming, I thought I would play all of the games with Mario in it. And that did not end well because we were picking them randomly, and just about like second or third was the Mario and DK puzzle game that's on Game Boy Advance. That is super long, and it's all just puzzle. And that just kind of turned me off of that whole thing. It's like, oh no, I should have thought better. I think if I do a Mario series in the future, it's going to be all Mario platformers. So that would disqualify things like Super Paper Mario, Mario RPG, you know, Mario Tennis, Mario, things like that. And it would just be the Super Mario Brothers series. What else? The Mario 64, Sunshine, Galaxy 1 and 2, just platformers. 2D platformers, 3D platformers. That's what it would have to be. Oh, Odyssey, of course. I own Odyssey. I bought it pretty soon after it came out, but I've never, I still have not loaded it up. I have not played it at all on my Switch. Yeah, I know. I watched a lot of streams of it, and what I gathered from it is it really recaptured a lot of this, you know, people who really loved Mario 64 and who thought kind of Sunshine missed the mark and Galaxy was pretty neat and things like that. It recaptured a lot of that old Mario spark from those 3D platformers. Oh, I can't go back that way. Okay. I did that. Okay, we can go north, and we did that. Or we can drop here. What's here? Good, alright. These are the things we're looking for. One more. I've got the kinstone for it. I just need to find the pedestal. Oh, and Placated and Lan, if you guys are still here, what happened last night towards the end of the stream, it was so weird. There were a couple of other Mega Man 2 runners here. There is a super random glitch in... It's not really a glitch. The TAS uses it to do all sorts of weird tricks in Mega Man 2. It's called a delay scroll. And the delay scroll has to do with how many sprites are on the screen, the position of the sprites, and the background music, and like the music track, how the music is coded. And when all of those come into like a perfect confluence of events, you get a delay scroll where Mega Man will scroll into a different room than what you're in. However, when it happens in this one room, you just die because you scroll into spikes. And that is what happened to me last night when I was having a decent run. I was 10 seconds behind in Wily 4. And I'm like, okay, 10 seconds is not too bad to make up in the boss refights. You know, it's not an impossible thing. And it, you know, if nothing else, it would just have been like a neat run. But yeah, Wily 4 room, one of the drops in the spike rooms, and just death, and it was like, oh, what? And the guys are like, oh, delay scrolled, oh my gosh. He's like, yeah, we've all had that happen. You know, wait until you're in the middle of a super good run and you get, you know, just because it's just basically random death. As far, you know, it's super rare, but for being super rare, it's kind of a killer. All right, where are we gonna go? Go this way. So I highlighted it. There's a little video on it in my videos now. Okay, this looks promising. I think I've been here. Yeah. Alright. Let me make a mental note on the map. Where am I? Okay, so the complete upper northeast. Not here. Let me try going south. Well, I think I saw it. I think that's it down here. Yes. The original one. Oh, thank goodness. Hey! Yay! They didn't even say thank you or anything. Figures. Holder of the sacred power, we grant you the power of wind. Another teleport point. Now, how do you build something like this on top of a cloud? Maybe someone lives inside. If so, perhaps we could ask for the element? It's worth a shot, St. Turtle. Alright. Let's take a look around. And here's the thing. There is a teleport stone on the ground that leads to the inside of this building, but it kind of locks you into a little area. And so you don't know exactly where you are. You know, all you know is that teleport stone leads you to the inside of a building where you don't know where that building is. And then it's not until you get to this point that you're like, oh, that place. Oh, the AC is being rattly. Oh, that place is in the clouds. I see. In this tower dwell the people of the Wind Tribe. We left your surface world long ago to serve a greater duty. We now protect the gate to the Palace of the Winds, where the wind element lies. I kinda need that thing. Okay, you're not giving me any other good information. Oh, it's you! I thought I'd never make it back here, but thanks to your kinstone, I did. If you're looking for something, go talk to the elderly woman on the 4th floor. The winds carry all sorts of valuable information to her. Alright, we'll do that. Second floor. Don't mind me, just breaking your pots. This is what a link does. We of the Wind Tribe are very skilled at finding kinstone pieces. So skilled, in fact, that we have more of them than we can manage. We can't even store them all. I wish someone would take a few from us. Want to fuse them? Yes. Okay, I've got tons of those. Fluoris. I haven't been back there. That was like the second thing to do in the game. Ah. Alright. Good. Up on the roof, there's a huge whirlwind that can take you up to the palace. Good. Can you move? You're in the way of the door. Pretty please? Okay. Ah, old lady. Let me take your stuff first. And then I'll be very respectful. Welcome, welcome. Long ago, and then an age before that, our tribe abandoned the place you call the Wind Ruins. With our magic, we moved our palace up into the skies. We are the Wind Tribe. We have been watching, and we know all that happens on your surface world. We know a small boy collects elements to lift the curse from a princess. We know of Vati and his evil acts. The wind tells us these things. The wind element that you seek lies deep in the Palace of Winds above me. When the blade has been infused with the 4 elements, the way to the Light Force shall open. So it is told in the legends of the Wind Tribe. Vati himself may already know this. Surface dwellers are not permitted to enter our palace, but you are special. You may continue to the roof. Want a few skin stones? Alright. I've got those. But see, this is, again, is another one of these situations where they're using Link to open the way to the Light Force. If he didn't do this, then Vati would not gain all of his power, or any of that. Oh, they fit perfectly, in fact. They say that means good luck for us. There's a device in the palace that allows one to fly in the sky. When I get bigger, I want to explore the palace and find it. But I'm too scared right now. Thank you. Birds! I appreciate that. Is that gonna be... Okay, the whirlwind leads to the palace, or the whirlwind goes directly inside the palace? It goes directly inside the palace. What an irritation! We find our way to the very tops of the clouds. And now we have to go even higher to find a floating palace? I can't believe what a long way we've come. Look how high we are. Don't look down, Saint Turtle, and watch your step. It's a long fall from here. Okay, we're full up on health. We've done about an hour of this. I think that's where I'm going to cut this for now, and we're going to switch over to Mega Man. Like I said, I was going to do a 50-50 stream. So let me go ahead and save these states. Save state. Save the backup state. Good. If you would please. Oh, it takes a little bit sometimes. There we go. Oh, and I need to pause the timer and take down the timer. We are at 13:48. These pens never write when you want them to. It's good to have.